Did you fucking see that hit on Garendo in Week 18?
Fuck, man, I thought his season was over right there.
I know, right?
Yeah.
To see them cart the dude off like that, you just knew.
But his ACL is fine.
No shit.
Yeah, it's a fucking miracle, man.
That's wild. That must have been a serious mindfuck for him. Imagine thinking your career's done, then boom, good news.
For sure. It takes some balls to share that news himself after a scare like that.
This whole thing got me thinking. What happens when a team loses a key player for most of the season?
Shit can hit the fan.
Yeah.
Coaches got to scramble, find some way to adapt and plug that hole in the lineup. Some teams get lucky.
Like Garendo filling in for McCaffrey.
Exactly. McCaffrey goes down, and boom, this rookie's in the spotlight.
And honestly, he killed it.
He exceeded everyone's expectations for sure.
Remember that Seattle game? Dude ran for 76 fucking yards.
That's when everyone knew the kid could handle the pressure. But it's bigger than just one player, right?
Absolutely. It changes the whole team dynamic. How the fuck do teams even deal with that kind of pressure, losing their star player?
It's rough. There's the initial shock of the injury, then the doubt starts to creep in.
Doubt.
Yeah, like, can they win without their star player? Can they even make the playoffs? It fucks with the team's confidence.
Especially if it's a guy like McCaffrey. He's a goddamn beast.
He's the heart of that offense. Losing him is like losing a limb. The whole team has to figure out how to function without him.
I bet. What do you think's going through a player's head in those moments? After a serious injury, before they know how bad it is.
Pure fear, man.
Fear.
You're lying there on the field, pain shooting through you, and your mind just goes to the darkest place. Is it over? Is my career done?
Then to find out you're okay. It's like dodging a bullet.
Totally. It gives you a whole new perspective, man. You realize how fragile it all is.
Makes you think. Do you think an experience like that changes a player? Makes them tougher?
No doubt. You come back with this newfound appreciation for the game. It can light a fire under you because you know what you almost lost.
So in Garendo's case, do you think this whole thing will make him even better next season?
I wouldn't be surprised. He's got the talent, and now he's got this experience to drive him. He's going to be a problem for defenses next season, and he already showed he can handle the pressure. Think about it. Steps in for McCaffrey, balls out on Sunday Night Football. That takes some serious fucking guts.
It does make you wonder what's going through McCaffrey's head, seeing this rookie come in and just make a name for himself.
Right. I mean, some veterans would feel threatened.
Yeah.
But McCaffrey seems like a pretty supportive dude. Still, you got to think he feels that pressure.
Oh, yeah.
Big contract, reputation to uphold. Can't be easy watching some rookie steal your thunder.
Yeah, but competition's good, right?
Yeah.
Pushes everyone to be better.
Totally. Iron sharpens iron, as they say. Having Garendo on the roster might light a fire under McCaffrey's ass. Could be the push he needs to stay on top.
Speaking of next season, it's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. Can't keep them both on the bench.
No way. Tricky situation, though. You've got the established superstar in McCaffrey and the hungry rookie in Garendo. It's Shanahan's job to figure out how to use them both. What do you think he'll do?
He's not afraid to get creative, that's for sure.
That's for damn sure.
Remember when he had Deebo Samuel playing running back?
Yeah.
Dude's a fucking offensive mastermind. Maybe we'll see some two-back formations.
I wouldn't rule it out. It'd be a nightmare for defenses. Two dynamic backs, different styles, both capable of breaking a big play. Chess match every time they touch the ball.
And don't forget about Deebo. Still a threat in the run game.
Right. Shanahan has a loaded offense, shit ton of weapons. Going to be fun to watch them next season. Think about it. McCaffrey and Garendo in the backfield, Deebo lined up wide, Kittle at tight end.
That's a fucking scary offense. But you know what this situation really highlights? The importance of depth.
Absolutely. Injuries are part of the game. You need guys who can step up when a star goes down. The Niners have done a good job of building that depth. McCaffrey goes down again, no problem. They got Garendo. Gives them a level of security most teams don't have.
Like an insurance policy. Hope you never have to use it, but it's nice to know it's there.
Exactly. And not only that, this whole situation could make them even stronger in the long run. Competition between McCaffrey and Garendo will push both of them. It's a win-win for the Niners.
So what do you think Garendo's ceiling is? Could he be a Pro Bowler someday?
Sky's the limit for this kid. He's got the talent, the size, the speed, and now he's got the experience of stepping up in a big way. It's all about how he continues to develop. If he stays healthy, keeps working hard, there's no reason why he couldn't be one of the top backs in the league. What do you think?
I think he's got the potential to be something special. He's already shown flashes of brilliance. I'm excited to see what he does next season. Think the Niners will keep both him and McCaffrey, or will they trade one of them?
That's the million-dollar question. The NFL is a business. If someone comes knocking with a big offer, anything is possible. You got to remember that McCaffrey is getting older and has a big contract.
What do you think the fan base would do if they traded McCaffrey?
They would lose their shit. He's the face of the franchise. But sometimes you got to make tough decisions for the good of the team. You think they would actually trade him?
It's hard to say. say. It would depend on the offer and what their plans are for the future. But you're right, the NFL is a business and anything can happen.
It's crazy to think how one injury can change the entire trajectory of a team. Garendo's injury forced the Niners to adapt, and it may have unearthed a future star. What do you think about that?
It's definitely a testament to the unpredictability of the NFL. You never know what's going to happen next. One minute you're a rookie buried on the depth chart. The next minute you're making headlines on Sunday Night Football. It's a crazy business.
It's what makes it so damn entertaining, right? The storylines, the drama, the unexpected twists and turns. You never know what's going to happen next.
What do you think was going through Garendo's mind after that hit? Do you think he thought his career was over?
It's got to be terrifying, man. Every time these guys step on the field, they're risking everything. One wrong move, one bad hit, and it's all over.
But they keep coming back for more. Why do you think that is? What drives them?
It's the love of the game, the adrenaline rush, the feeling of being part of something bigger than yourself. And let's be real, the money doesn't hurt either.
True, but there's got to be a mental toughness there that most people just don't have.
No doubt. These guys are warriors. They've got to block out the fear, the doubt, the pressure, and just focus on the task at hand.
It's like they have a different wiring, you know?
For sure. They're wired for competition, for pushing their limits. They thrive on the challenge.
And guys like Garendo who come back from a scary injury like that, they've got an extra layer of grit.
Absolutely. They've stared death in the face and come out stronger on the other side. That's got to give you a whole new perspective on life.
So what's next for Garendo? What do you think his goals are for next season?
I think he's just scratching the surface of his potential. He's got to keep working hard, keep learning from the veterans.
Think he could be a starter in this league?
I wouldn't be surprised. He's got the talent. And with McCaffrey getting up there in age, the opportunity is there for the taking.
It's going to be interesting to see how it all plays out. But one thing's for sure, Isaac Garendo is a name we're going to be hearing a lot more in the years to come.
No doubt. This kid is a fucking star in the making. And the Niners are damn lucky to have him.
Crazy how one play can change a whole season.
That's the NFL for you, man.
Garendo gets hurt, everyone thinks his career's over, and suddenly this rookie nobody was talking about becomes a key player.
You got to be ready for anything in this league.
I think this whole thing lit a fire under Garendo.
Yeah.
Maybe gave him a new perspective.
Absolutely. Seeing how quick it can all be taken away. That'll make you hungry, more determined to prove yourself.
And now you got McCaffrey coming back next season.
Right.
Both of them want to be the starter. What a fucking headache for Shanahan.
It's a good problem to have. Two talented backs fighting for the starting spot only makes both of them better. What do you think Shanahan will do?
Damn, I don't envy him. McCaffrey's the proven star.
Yeah.
But Garendo showed he can handle the load. Maybe a timeshare. Keep them both fresh.
Could work. Or maybe one of them just blows everyone away in training camp. Be interesting to see how it shakes out.
Either way, the Niners are in a good spot.
For sure.
They got options. That's what you want in this league.
Depth is crucial, man, especially at running back. Such a physically demanding position. Can't expect one guy to carry the load for the whole season.
Think about it, though. What if Garendo hadn't stepped up? The Niners season could have gone down the drain. Shows how important it is to have a solid backup plan.
Absolutely. You never know when you're going to need that next man up. Teams that are prepared for that, they're the ones that succeed in the long run.
This whole thing just goes to show how important mental toughness is in this game.
No doubt.
These guys are putting their bodies on the line every single week, knowing one hit could end their career.
It takes a different breed to play in the NFL. Physical talent's one thing, but the mental fortitude, that's what separates the good from the great.
Guys like Garendo and McCaffrey, they seem to have that it factor. They thrive under pressure.
It's impressive as hell to watch.
It's not something you can teach, you know?
Nope, either you have it or you don't. And these two, they definitely have it.
Well, shit, this is a good conversation.
For sure.
Be fascinating to see how this all plays out next season. Who knows? Maybe we'll be back here next year talking about Garendo's breakout season.
Wouldn't bet against it. The kid's got a bright future ahead of him.
Until next time, man.
Cheers.